Hey, it's CJ. I'm in my apartment. You may hear a train pass by. There's a train track about a block and a half or a couple of blocks over, so it might get loud. Okay, so I took a walk around downtown tonight, and for my YouTube channel, I'm about to put like a couple of little different little videos. Some of them I made for friends of mine that no longer live in Shreveport or that really don't get downtown after dark too often. But I was really happy at some of the progress being made, so I wanted to support downtown Shreveport. Primarily, I want to support downtown Shreveport, Louisiana, because it is my neighborhood, the neighborhood in which I live, because it is a residential uh, place, and people are like, hey, there's not really a lot going on downtown. Well, it is primarily a residential neighborhood. There's two large buildings that I live in. Right across the street, I'm on the edge of downtown, so right across the street from downtown and 5 blocks up, but it's literally right across the large common street that we call Common Street that divides the city. Basically, that is it's like cuts the city in half. Like you could get from one side of the city to the other because Common Street turns into Lion Avenue, and then all the way in South Shreveport at the south end of town turns into Ellerby Road, which takes you all the way out of the city. So, and then North Common uh, turns into, I think it pretty much goes right out to the Grimmett Drive. Like it's like uh, to the river, and then you know uh, the road that it turns into, it has like it goes North Common, and then it like ends at North Market, but then there's little like a little you go like half a notch up, and you can take the next road and to the river. It's almost to the river. So anyway, and then okay, so basically. Yeah, so my YouTube channel, I'm about to put these videos up. Uh, but I talked about primarily the downtown residential, uh, uh, and that's my support for Shreveport downtown. And then the other thing is that downtown Shreveport uh, is kind of the hub of the entertainment. We do have the Bossier City Movie Theater on the Bossier City, which is the city right on the other side of the Red River from downtown Shreveport. And it's a you know it's got its own tax base, and it's parish in Louisiana. We have parishes instead of counties. Uh, so that's Bossier Parish, and they have of course, their own parish tax base. But aside from the separate taxes, I mean, as far as the revenue, where we get our revenue from, it's the same. Like Shreveport and Bossier, it's the same. Aside from the taxes, the revenue, uh, what's good for one side of the river's revenue is good for the other side of the river's revenue. And then there's the little Barksdale Air Force Base. It's not little, actually. It's pretty big, and it's almost like a city within the city of Bossier. So like the reason why Bossier is Bossier almost really is because of Barksdale, which is smack dab in the middle, and then Bossier City kind of circles the perimeter of Barksdale, or the you know. So yeah, the bulk of Bossier City, the biggest part of it is Barksdale Air Force Base. So that 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 helps a lot too. And then there's neighborhoods and things like that kind of surround that, and some businesses and things. But as far as the economic stuff goes, what's good for uh, one city here is good for the what's good for Bossier is good for Shreveport, because it is uh, basically the same economic pool. We get and we want to get people coming downtown. We have casinos in both cities. We do have a large theater, a Metroplex in South Shreveport too. I mean, there's stuff, there's stuff in shop. There's places uh, further out, obviously, other than just the downtown neighborhood of Shreveport. Uh, but aside from that, yeah, we're highly residential, and I would love to see one more thing that we don't have down here. Of course, that one thing that I would love to have down here is in contrast to the art district. I'm sorry to say it, but I would love to have access to a supermarket that's close. But we know we can get things delivered. That's not too bad. And I do have friends that drive and don't mind when I go with them to the store and everything. But I hate driving in my vision. Oh my god, that's why these glasses are so awkward. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do some videos in support of downtown Shreveport because it's good for my neighborhood that I live in, and it's very good for the economy of the city that I live in and the neighboring communities our little small metro area that we're trying to build up and everything. So, and then yeah, I'm just so happy and elated. I spent the day amongst people today, and when it was over with, I wasn't ready to stop being a people person. So I went out and I made videos. One of them's funny. It's to be a little. I'm gonna post it, even though it's like ridiculous. I was walking by, uh, taking in some scenery at night on the boardwalk. Passed by another guy who was there taking photos of the new, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, this is like great. And so we had like a brief exchange, and then there were some others. They're doing something else down there, like right behind the aquarium. It's like there's some sort of structure, and it's like because people walk down there at the on the river walk. Sweethearts hold hands, and you know uh and people like me go down there and look at the water and get a little bit calmer and get our little chill out on, and everything. So uh but right at one point there's like this weird iron structure of, like, it looks like, I don't know, monkey bars or something, where you're like a little kid or something, which you used to maybe want to climb on or something, but it's on cement, so it can't be that. It's like, what are they doing down there? More will be revealed. Okay. Uh, this was just, hey, posting a video to my YouTube of my face, which I don't do a lot of because I'm usually walking around taking pictures of or video or whatever of what's downtown. So, and yeah, okay. Uh, check it out. Bye.